Oh, she has been shopping, baby. I am coming to some new thrift stores with my girl, Elizabeth. Kind of rounding off here. Look at Elizabeth's cart, though. This girl can shop it down. That's for damn sure. Definitely gonna need a cart here. I think I'm gonna start at the bags. Look at this bag wall. Keep or delete? Or
Delete.
Cop or drop? Cop or drop?
Where was this when we were doing vintage Chanel?
I know, truly. Cop or drop? This is gonna be an issue, but I think it's so pretty. These vintage coats, you guys, are so beautiful. Like the leather is actually so good. And this one's a red tag. Isn't that half off?
Yeah.
Should I just get it and try?
Yeah.
It'll be $10. We're gonna see. I don't know if this is like the most exciting piece. Found this. I think this can be such a vibe, giving me all my R&B fantasies, girl group fantasies.
Do we love? Do we hate? We'll see.
Babies, let's go through this. We're gonna do a little edit because I can't bring it all with me and not everything is good. Sometimes I black out and it's just not good stuff. All right, we're out. We got the goods, a whole bag full. I don't know why I always wait so long to share these hauls. Amy, please. Okay, I have a bunch of stuff on my lap and a lot of stuff back here, okay, that we've been thrifting. That's a little bit of the wizardry, the Wizard of Oz behind the curtains for you. Okay, so this first one, oh! Okay, so this first item that I have, it literally fits so perfectly, and that's hard for me because I'm pretty petite. It's actually a little vintage number. Is this allowed to be a vintage? I remember XOXO. It used to be all up in Marshalls, okay? So very familiar, and it's just a really pretty, simple dress. I feel like it's not gonna be something that I tire of. It's not something that I've seen a million times on TikTok where I'm like, okay, I think I'm over it now. Just one of those pieces that you can dress up or down because it's just so simple, and the material, even though it's like one of those cheapy brands from the 90s, it is still very nice. Like the quality back then was just a lot better than when it took a turn in the 2000s. This is another one that is like from the 90s. Amy Buyer. I used to love it because it was Amy. I'm like, I need my Amy Buyer. You could find this at like Robinson's May back in the day, Macy's. But yeah, I love this. I really love, my favorite kind of style is like a cult Gaia, like very, like you can wear all these pieces in Tulum or something for lack of a better location. But if I say Tulum, I feel like everybody kind of understands. I love this. Oh, it's so cute, and I feel like I can wear it again, dressing it up, dressing it down. It fits me like a glove, so I'm here for this skirt. So I'm actually going to be doing a video of styling the signs in spring trends, like the actual trendy things that we are seeing right now in spring and summer. I kind of say spring, but I mean spring and summer, so it's not too late. I'm just waiting for a shipment because I'm gonna do some thrifting and just things that you can find retail. So stay tuned for that, but this was gonna be one of them. Let's see if you can guess which sign would wear this, but I also really love this for me. It's not really my style, it's a little bit too tight for my style, to be honest, but I love the mesh and I love the floral. So yeah, I'm gonna see how I style this to make it more me. So I'm excited to accept that challenge, but yeah, I got this mainly for styling the sign, so you'll see. I think Lizbeth actually found this one for me. Shout out to Lizbeth, and definitely go over and check out her channel. We went thrifting together and she found so much stuff, like the amount of stuff that she found, dude, and she kills it on the trends. This next item, I'm super proud of this find. Okay, these are Pam and Gela. I never knew how to say it, but they are the founders of Juicy Couture, but this was like their expensive line. Okay, Juicy Couture, for some of you, you're like, bitch, that is expensive. I know, I totally agree, but this one was even more expensive. I remember they had it at Nordstrom, but they fit so perfectly. I mean, they're a little long for me, but it's expected. I'm only 5'0", so the length, the fits are always kind of awkward for me, but I actually really like these with some heels like I'm wearing in the try-on. They fit really nice and they're so comfortable. They feel like sweats. they feel like literal sweat. So this was a really nice find, and I like that it's different than anything that I have. Oh my gosh, wait. This was probably the best find of them all because it's such a classic item, and it's a piece that I feel so myself in, so comfortable, so sexy in. It's just like a black trouser. Oh, and it's a brand that I really like and I always find really nice things at. So it's Maj. I don't even remember how much I paid for this. Maj is pretty pricey. You can find it at like Bloomingdale's, and they also have their own boutiques. You can't tell me, you can't argue with me that these do not fit me freaking perfect. And I still have room for a heel. I mean, I would definitely wear these with like a stacked heel. Like, I'm into platforms right now. I'm all about that. So it just makes my legs look so long. You probably wouldn't, if I didn't tell you that I was 5 foot and you just saw me in these, you'd probably think that I was pretty fucking tall. Okay, so these next ones, I was actually inspired by Lizbeth. She had bought some chocolate brown trousers like this, very similar actually, and I kind of like that they're a little bit low-waisted. I'm not gonna lie, it's like when you see something for so long and you're wearing, you know, just high waist for so long, and then you introduce something new, it's kind of refreshing. You're like, oh yeah, I guess I can do a different silhouette. I'm not like super here for the super low-waisted denim necessarily, but these trousers and skirts I kind of enjoy because I do have a lot of crop tops, but they're not necessarily cropped because my torso is so little. So I feel like I can kind of show a little bit of skin now, okay? This is another one that is very spring trend driven. The chocolate color, the trousers, the low waist. I mean, it's really hitting a lot of marks right now. So this one I'm still like not really sure of. I love it, but you know what? This little collar, I don't know if it's necessarily for me. Jackets that have more of like an opening here do better for me because it just kind of helps elongate me. This is very stiff, but I don't know. It's like serving like 90s R&B fantasy, and I'm here for it. Or like Jessica Alba Dark Angel, like those moments in the early 2000s. Love this texture. It's so beautiful, and it's actually genuine leather, so it's good quality. I kind of teetered on the fence a little bit because I thought it was vinyl, and then obviously I ended up buying it, and when I was home I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually like genuine leather. Go off. It's like a rainy day asphalt. Slick Rick. I definitely need to figure out how to style this. If you have recommendations for me, definitely shout them in the comments because I'm here to listen. I think don't try to change my mind to like give it away because I want to wear it and I think it's really dope. And it's something that I haven't really seen in people. These are a little bit big. Oh, I really want to make these work, but they honestly are just a bit big. I didn't realize they were 27. For some reason I thought they were 25, but they are the Abercrombie & Fitch mom jean. I love that there's no pockets on the butt, and I love all of the detailing of these. I think I'm gonna list these on Depop. I haven't put any listings on Depop yet, but just kind of clearing out my closet because I did go kind of ham shopping. I was like, okay, I should definitely get rid of some stuff and list them. Okay, so this next piece I got so long ago and I never shared it with you. I found it in my little rack back here and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about you. I'm so sorry. It's so cool. I feel like it's very trippy. I think the reason why I forgot about it was because I need to alter it. It's a little bit big on me, so I'm just gonna do a quick little zap on the sides. That way it's a little tighter on me, and I think it's gonna work really well. Just introduce some fun patterns to my spring and summer wardrobe. This next one, oh, it's such a bummer that it's getting hot now. Like, I mean, I'm here for spring and summer because I'm not a winter gal at all, but this is so sweet. Isn't this such an Amy top? And it's And Other Stories. I freaked out at how much And Other Stories I found at that thrift store that I went to. I got a few, I think I got like 3 pieces from And Other Stories, and they all seemed like brand new. Like, I think it just got donated there. I love this. It's so cute. Next is this dress. This is like from Banana Republic, I think. Oh no, J. Crew. I really love the top portion of it. I think it fits really nicely. It has kind of like, not a corset detail, but definitely very detailed. Oh, I'm hungry. I haven't ate yet, you guys, and I'm waiting for my Uber Eats to get here. I ordered my Greek food. So wow. So yeah, I just fell in love with the top portion of this dress, and when I tried it on, I'm like, ooh, not the most flattering for me. Maybe if we can make it shorter, but then I'm like, oh, it's really a great A-line for somebody that was taller, you know, for somebody that's taller. So I don't know if I should list it or just try to alter it into a, you know, like a posh spice kind of a dress. Something more sexy, but I'm like, how much am I really gonna wear that? This is another dress that, to me, it just reminded me of a little bit of like Charlotte Knowles, you know? Like, I really loved how it was tie-dyed, but in a new way. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like lava. Okay, shout out to my friend Jamie who was shopping with me that day. She found this and I was like, you know what? I think we can make it work. The only thing that I don't really love about it is honestly the bottom. I just wish it was all solid like this. So I feel like I can just chop it and hem it and it will look a bit more flattering as well on me because it is very long. But I love this color. It's so pretty. Okay, so the next one, like I said, I had a lot from And Other Stories. So this is another one. Look how fun that is. I love this pattern so much. It's so spring, florals for spring. But not only that is I love the pop of color, the yellow. I love how it wraps. I can see myself wearing this with just like denim cutoffs, like those oversized type. I feel like this can easily go in the way of a Midwest mother. But yeah, I really like it and I think it's a really flattering cut for me because it does open. If you're petite, definitely these open necks are truly our best friends, but doesn't mean you can't wear other stuff, you know? You're gonna see right now, I also have this guy that kind of closes up a little bit. This is by Sakai Chemise. This is like a full-blown polyester 1970s groovalish type of top. I love it. At first I was thinking of cropping it or like opening it, and then I put it on and I'm like, I'm here. I'm here for this little slit on the sides, this little tunic vibe. I really, really like it. I think it'll look really cool with very tight green pants. Like a flared yoga pant type, but that is a better material than that, and in green. Where am I gonna find this? Just put your trust in me. I can find, okay? I can find what I'm looking for usually. So we just put it out into the universe and I find it usually at the thrift store. But I think I'm gonna take a look on eBay, the real Poshmark Depop. Depop I like, but I do notice that people just post anything on there. I'm like, bro, I can find all of this at the thrift store. So sometimes I feel like it's a little bit more to sift through. The only thing that I'm nervous about, it is 100% polyester, and it's that old type. So I better put on some deodorant or else you sweat so bad in polyester. Another one that is very 60s. This print is more 60s, very Emilio Pucci. And you know, over here we love a fringe moment. When I'm wearing fringe, I mean business, bitch. This one I can either wear as like a head scarf, and because I'm so flat-chested, I can wear it as a top in different ways. So I really love this piece. It's probably one of my favorite pieces too that I found that day at the thrift store. It's just so versatile. It's so of the moment, and the fact that it also had a little fringe attached, sold. And the next piece on the hanger, you know, I saw it like this and I was like, I think I can work with it. And then when I put it on, I was like, oh yes, I love this. I love that it's mesh. Not only does it have the leopard, but it also has the zebra. Or is that tiger? I guess it would be tiger, right? Because it's like in this brown color. Whatever, I'm here for this little animal print. Animal print is a neutral in my book. Scary Spice, I'm coming for ya. And then this orange creamsicle dream. Oh, I wish I wore this right when I got it and it was freezing at the time when I bought this. But now the weather has gotten hot and I haven't been able to wear it. And this is one of those like cashmere, what is this? Let me see. I feel like it's definitely like a wool, and it's And Other Stories, so they usually use like really nice material. Like I don't think it's acrylic. Could be wrong, but I feel like this would be wool. You know, I'm always here for a ruffle moment, so that really sold me. And the color, it's so spring. I feel like this would look really cool with like a lilac, like pops of lilac. Really fun. Time I'm done with this haul, my food will probably be waiting for me. Okay, this next top, oh, I fell in love with this top. The only thing is you can see here that it's missing these paillettes. So what I'm gonna do is maybe take from the back, maybe remove some from the bottom, or I don't know. I need to kind of strategize where I'm gonna take from, because I'd rather have the front filled up than maybe like the last row of the back. And then I can just move them up to here as well, just to fill in so it looks nice. I not like it's missing anything, but oh my god, definitely inspired by the 1960s, very, I want to say like Paco Rabanne, but you know, I feel like he's more known for the chainmail. But even like the fact that the paillettes have these graphic lines on them, I've always been so drawn to that kind of space age era. I think it is so creative, it is so fun, and we haven't really seen anything like that again. I mean, even the furniture, I'm actually decorating downstairs. I'm taking a lot of inspo from that kind of space age. Like my dining table is very space age, and I'm trying to complement it where it's not like you're stuck in a time capsule, so I'm doing like a mix of modern with it as well. But I bought a book that is all about that, like, you know, late 60s, early 70s era and that kind of space age decor, and I am, oh, it's so fucking cool. So super happy with this, other than I need to, you know, work. Let me see how they're attached. I hope it's easy. At least it's black, where the thread that I use, it's gonna kind of blend in is what I'm hoping. So I love that top though. This is a blazer that I got as well. I love the colors. I think this was only like $2 or $4 or something like that. It just feels really, really nice, like very well made. And I love the color, and I love the plaid. So I was thinking of either cropping it and, you know, doing one of those that I do with like the skirt, kind of like a set, or I don't know, I was kind of into it, super oversized, very Hailey Biebs. So still trying to decide, maybe I'll wear it like at least once or twice oversized, just so I get that, you know, get that itch away, and I'm not gonna have regrets of like, I should have worn it big. But I think it'll look better as a set. This one, okay, I don't remember when I got this, honestly. I like you can tell I like animal print. I like the finish of it, and I thought it was really cool, but when I put it on, and you'll see in the try on right now, I don't really know if it works with me. Maybe if I were to button it all the way and kind of use it as a shirt, like a shacket. I hate that word so much. Nothing in the world makes me cringe more than that word, shacket. Ugh, I do not sign off on that terminology. Copper drop. Do we pass it along to somebody else that will fill it out better? Okay, this one. I'm doing a Thrift the Runway. I know these, I've been saying this for the longest time, and my mental health has been like this this past year, honestly. So I'm slower than ever before on that. And it takes a lot of mental energy to even prepare my space to have that much of a mess. But, eckies. This is one that I thought would be really cool for, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm doing Prada next. I think a lot of you guys know anyways, but I'm still working on it. It's hard, it's really intimidating. Prada is really intimidating to me because Miusha is like the queen of taking, like, you know, unconventional materials and doing a silhouette with them that they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you're using nylon to cut a jacket, or like a puffer to do a blazer. You know what I mean? It's like stuff like that. So I thought this one was pretty good. And it also gives me like Vivienne Westwood vibes at the same time, but it's this nylon jacket, and I just put this belt on. I don't know if I really like this huge ass ring now that I saw the try on, but I don't know, it could be a vibe for something. I really like how different the cut is. Again, I always like to look for stuff that like people aren't really wearing, but it still feels like very fresh, you know? This little guy is just so adorable. I feel like I'm in dance class. I love this little mesh. I thought it'd be cute with like maybe one of the, I don't know why. I love it. I don't know. I love a little ballerina dance moment. So that's why I got this one. I think it's fun. Hopefully it's not giving like Mother of the Bride vibes, but you know how they always wear like little... Okay, so now we're moving into what I got at Wasteland, which isn't your conventional thrift store. It's still secondhand, but it's a consignment shop, so people sell their stuff and it's really fucking good. It's like my favorite store. And I hadn't been in a really long time, like I think over a year because of the quarantine and stuff. And I haven't really been driving out to LA that much, but we got this jacket. It is so beautiful. This is like one of those pieces that I'm gonna keep for the rest of my life. I can see myself as a 70-year-old rocking this. Like, how chic. It's full leather. It's the brand Serrano. Not somebody with a lisp trying to say this. Serrano. Sure. Oh, where are my French babes at? How do you say that? It was pretty pricey, but again, it's one of those things that I know I'm gonna wear forever. It was 128 bucks. Look at the sleeves. I love a detail like that. I love that it's like cow, and I love how deep it is. And even these buttons are like wooden, just very different. Ugh. Such a statement piece, but in a neutral, speaking all my languages, I'm so excited about it. The fact that I get so excited, oh my God, I'm like spitting at you. Amy, controlate. The fact that I get this excited over clothes sometimes worries me, but I'm like, you know what? That's the way I was made. I also have this denim skirt. I guess I'll just give you the try-on portion of it. I'm finally gonna get my Britney Justin moment. Just Britney, okay? Cannot wait to wear it. I saw it and I was like, I need to have this again from Wasteland. Oh, and I also got this one from Wasteland. I didn't do the try-on because I was looking for, I was looking for this little belt piece and I couldn't find it. I know it's around. I just have so much stuff, like packages, honestly, that came in and I need to sort through, and I bet it's in one of those bags. But, oh, it's right here. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Well, I don't feel like trying it on for you because I'm starvation, but it's this little self-portrait skirt that I love. Look at that. So cute. Little special pieces. Oh, and then there's also, whoa. There's also this skirt that I bought too. But honestly, I tried it on and I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. I already look like a kid sometimes, especially with my height. I really love this detail of it. I mean, girl, a little chastity belt. I just feel like it's not the most flattering fit, so I might redonate that little baby. It was like, I don't know, $1 or something at my favorite thrift store. Hope you enjoyed this little try on. Hopefully this inspired you to go thrifting. Every time I watch somebody thrift, I'm like, let me see what I find. Let me manifest. Let me build my board. I would really suggest building a Pinterest board of things that you kind of want to look for, or at least have a mental note of what you're trying to find. Because if you just go in there, I've done it before, I just go in like, let's vibe it out. I usually don't really score, but if I have something in mind, like when I do the thrift the runways, or if I'm like, okay, spring trends, this is like what I want my vibe to be in the spring. I think there's some kind of connection there with the mind and the thrift gods. Like they're like, okay, we see your vision, we're gonna supply you with this. Well, again, I'm waiting for this little package to arrive to finish up styling the signs, but stay tuned for that. Hit subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao. Oh my gosh. Please tell me my food has arrived. Oh yes, grab your order at the door.